Everyone knows that China has the world's best infrastructure, and being lucky enough to live in Shanghai myself, I get to experience this infrastructure every single day. One of the best parts about China's infrastructure is, of course, the subway system. Shanghai has the world's largest subway system by length of routes. It's also the second largest subway system in the world by number of stations. It's probably also the world's most cleanliest and efficient subway system. Today, I'm going to take you guys on an adventure looking at some of Shanghai's best subway stations, their newest and most modern ones, some of my favourites, and then we'll compare these to subway stations in other countries. Right now, I'm at Wuzhong Road Station, one of Shanghai's newest and most impressive. Let's check it out. Atrium upstairs in the subway station is literally like an aircraft hangar, and on the sides it has Shanghai's current skyline and also a representation of what Shanghai's future skyline might look like. It truly is absolutely stunning, especially compared to the UK's London Underground or New York City. Let's take a look at those. It's so cool, isn't it? And to think that this is just a subway station really livens up the commute. This is the second subway station of the day, and this is Shanghai South Railway Station. Now, this isn't actually one of the newest subway stations in Shanghai. I want you guys to have a look at it and tell me how old you think this one is in the comments below. Shanghai South Railway Station, whilst it may not look as modern as Wuzhong Road, it's still pretty clean and still pretty nice. And that's despite the fact it is over 30 years old now. It's one of the oldest in Shanghai, but does it look that old? Certainly not to me, it doesn't. Let's compare this with an older subway station in some other countries. Whilst the 30-year-old subway station in other countries might be falling apart and crumbling, this one has been very well maintained. Let's move on to the next one. Now this is another beautiful subway station in Shanghai, and this one is Yuyuan Garden, and it's actually the deepest subway in the whole city. You may have noticed also how clean all the subway systems are. All the lines, all the carriages, all the stations, very, very, very clean. And that's because this society has collective responsibility. If someone makes a mess, they see it as a problem to sort out so that the next person doesn't have to deal with it. Let's see how cleanly some of the subways in other countries are. Another great thing about the Shanghai subway is to get in, it's all ticketless. So unlike in New York or the UK where you have to faff about with a little bit of paper or a card that you have to top up every now and again, here you just use your phone or your palm, or even in some cities your face. Really is that simple. I can't get over how modern and amazing the subways here in Shanghai really are. This one is 36 meters underground. It looks like this. Everyone is on their commute, but they're all stopping to take photographs. They really have a sense of pride in what they've built here. It's beautiful. Okay, 2 more subway stations that I want to show you guys. Next one is on the same line, line 14, and it's only 1 stop away. This one is very, very, very special. So we'll go check it out. We'll also take a sneak peek outside. Another great thing about the subway here are these screens. Now, on every subway platform, there's a screen showing you when the next car is, but also which carriages have lower or higher AC and a lower amount of people or more people, so that you can plan accordingly. And this is the penultimate subway station for today. Another absolutely beautiful one. This is Lujia's Way, right in the heart of Shanghai's financial district. This one is super, super beautiful. And it has an art installation running the whole way up to line 2 from line 14. I'll show you guys, look. One thing, you can't come all the way to Lujia's Way station without going outside and taking a look. You can't come all the way to Lujia's Way subway station without taking a look outside, and this is why. Absolutely stunning, but it has just started to rain. So let's go and see the final subway station of the day. I won't make it to the last subway station today purely because I've run out of time. My friend, another British guy, has just landed in mainland China a couple of hours ago. It's the first time he's ever been to China, and he's just lived in the province of Taiwan for the past year. So I'm going to go make some videos with him and get his point of view on China and Taiwan, and get his reaction to seeing China for the first time. Now, this is one of my favorite subway stations in Shanghai, purely because of the design. Take a look at it. Each Shanghai subway station has its own unique characteristic and Easter egg, if you will. What's special about Danyang Road subway station is that one side is white and the other side is black. And there's a golden line running right down the middle. And the golden line running through the middle of the subway station is actually a timeline, because Danyang Road was notable for having a lot of factories and a lot of industry came from this area in the past. Now, the black side of the timeline is to represent Danyang Road prior to the formation of all of these factories and the industry that came out of this area. On the white side is to show formation and the time that's passed since then.